I was skeptical about this one at first. I mean, I've tried other ice makers before, and most of them either took forever to make ice or broke down after a few months. But this Scotsman Prodigy Plus? It's been a total game changer for my kitchen. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this thing different? Well, first off, it's fast. Like, really fast. It can crank out up to 400 pounds of ice a day, which is more than enough for a big family or even hosting a party. I've tested it multiple times, and it consistently delivers. No waiting around for hours just to have a few cubes, this thing keeps up with demand. Another thing I love is how quiet it is. I used to dread the sound of ice makers running in the middle of the night, but this one is surprisingly quiet. It's not silent, but it's not that loud humming noise you get with other machines. Plus, the stainless steel build looks sleek and professional, so it doesn't look out of place in my kitchen. The AUTOALERT indicator lights are a lifesaver. I don't have to constantly check if it's running low on water or if the filter needs replacing. The machine just lets me know when it's time to refill or clean, which makes maintenance so much easier. Speaking of maintenance, it's honestly one of the easiest appliances to keep clean. The reusable filter is a nice touch, and since it's NSF certified, I know it meets safety standards for food prep. I also appreciate the preventative features. It's designed to shut off automatically if something goes wrong, like if the water supply gets interrupted or if it overheats. That gives me peace of mind, especially when I'm not around to keep an eye on it. And because it's air-cooled, there's no need for a complicated waterline setup, just plug it in, fill the reservoir, and you're good to go. Now, no product is perfect, so let me be honest about a couple of things. First, it's a bit bulky. If you have a small kitchen, you'll need to measure your space carefully because this thing takes up some room. Second, while it's efficient, it does use a decent amount of electricity, especially if you're running it constantly. So, if you're trying to cut down on energy costs, that's something to keep in mind. Overall, though, I'm really happy with this Scotsman Prodigy Plus. It's reliable, fast, and easy to use, which is exactly what I wanted in an ice maker. If you're in the market for one, I'd definitely recommend checking it out. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Scotsman C0330MA-1 30-inch Prodigy Plus air-cooled cube ice maker machine, 400 pounds per day, 115V, NSF, stainless steel sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like AUTOALERT indicator lights and WaterSense actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. What stands out about Scotsman C0330MA-1 30-inch Prodigy Plus air-cooled cube ice maker machine, 400 pounds per day, 115V, NSF, stainless steel is how it seems positioned for buyers who want something practical, easy to understand, and worthwhile beyond the first impression. That usually matters more than flashy marketing because long-term satisfaction comes from how well the product fits your actual routine, priorities, and expectations once you start using it regularly. In real use, details like AUTOALERT indicator lights, WaterSense, easy to maintain are often the points that shape whether a product feels convenient, dependable, and worth the money after the excitement of opening the box wears off. So the smart buying decision here is less about chasing every spec and more about deciding whether the core strengths line up with the things you will personally notice most from day to day. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Scotsman C0330MA-1 30-inch Prodigy Plus air-cooled cube ice maker machine, 400 pounds per day, 115V, NSF, stainless steel usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.